Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, welcome everyone to Call from the Deep. I don't know what episode this is because I missed
16.
last week and my notes are all screwed up.
It's 16.
Our episode 16. I am the Dungeon Master for tonight. I will be setting up situations and allowing the players to muck things up as best they can. Joining me tonight are...
Hello, everyone. My name is Lorne, and I am playing Nithdoris, the Githyanki War Wizard.
I am Brendan, and I will be playing Old Silver, the Sea Elf Sea Captain.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'll be playing Pavo, the Aarakocra Bard.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tara, and I shall be playing Ishka, the Water Genasi Druid of the Coast.
And this is Neil, and I'll be playing as Scrap Heap, a Warforged Paladin following the Oath of Vengeance.
Halloween's next week. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris. I'll be playing Montauk, Lord of the Summit, Goliath fighter, currently standing off at the OK Coral.
Boo!
I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Rue Belle Devereaux, Cleric of Umberly, and the second Princess of Morace.
And last session, the party finished up the Battle at the Block party that had been thrown to celebrate their return to Gundberg, where unfortunately some of the children were sent screaming and running as Bern, a young boy you'd rescued earlier, turned into a small ceremorph and had sucked the brain out of one of the other children. In fighting him, you picked up that he was sort of scared and confused and eventually plane shifted away. You're not sure if that was done intentionally or out of fear. You were gifted a ship.
I'd like to point out I called it.
I think you and Chris called it early on, very early, that was probably going to happen.
Had my suspicions.
Yep. You guys were gifted a boat by the king, and the next morning you picked your ship up from Gimlet, who did the repairs, and you learned it was an old slave ship that she had refurbished and redesigned to make it into more of a standard shipping vessel. And, you know, as a way of thanks, she just asked that you bring her some tobacco on your next visit. As you were out and about on the town, you ran into Luth, the former goblin pirate that you had rescued from the wreck of the Golden Crown. And as his shipmates had sailed away without him, he was looking for a job, along with two Haduzi sailors who are orangutan-style humanoids, one named Fomamu, the other named Utanke, who were also seeking passage and looking for jobs on the ship, so they have joined your crew. And Ishka, you met with Granny Saltwood and got the potions of water breathing that you had secured the components of and paid for earlier. You then departed the Isle of Gunderland for Neverwinter. On your way out of the harbor, Captain Callus, the former crew member of Old Silver, in Old Silver's old boat, newly rechristened, nearly rammed your ship, laughing at you as they submerged themselves under the ocean. Continuing on your journey, the second night out, as is custom, you held a naming ceremony for your new ship. And as this is a ceremony to Umberly looking for her blessing, Rue Belle led it. Everybody on deck, on the crew, put forth a name. Eventually you chose Ocean's Peak. And then completing the ceremony, you bound yourselves to this ship, which gives you advantage on survival checks and death saves while you are on board. At the end of the ceremony, in this, you know, fairly moderate rainstorm that has been happening the entire time, you heard the sound of scraping and dragging sounds as a trio of Selenites and their leader clambered aboard the Ocean's Peak. And these are large coral-based humanoids. So they are put together of hundreds and thousands of tiny, colorful pebbles. And Old Silver and the other people with sailing backgrounds know that they are not normally aggressive, but they do occasionally stop ships demanding tribute or something like that for passage. And this large leader of the group sent out a telepathic sort of message in images and short bursts, which let you know that they had been invited here for food and wanted to know where it was.
New ship, who dis?
That is where we
Seems
pick
easy
up.
enough. Yeah, food seems easy enough. Why don't we just do we have any food on deck?
No food on deck necessarily, but there is definitely food, down below, and
We can send someone to go grab food.
Montauk heads below deck.
What do they usually eat? Are they they eat fish?
they are omnivorous. They eat pretty much any type of food stuff. You have heard tales from your check last session that, yeah, they will clear out the stores of a lot of ships. And as you pick this up and you see Montauk, you start heading downstairs, you get a message and sort of, an image of a pile of food that looks like it's about 5 days food per Selenite here.
If I can, as I'm heading down towards the deck, I just kind of send a. I'm not sure if I can send a message back if this is a one-way thing. I just sort of very sharply think of one captain and then him getting shoved off for a new captain.
Are you
I don't know if that
with the coral?
Yeah, you see no response or sort of movement from the coral, so you get the sense that it is more of a one-way kind of a thing.
Should
Okay.
we try and negotiate?
I'll leave that to everyone aboard or up on deck. Here's a question, Patrick. Are we carrying any vinegar on board?
I'm sure you would have, a small amount of vinegar. It would be used more as a seasoning. You wouldn't have a vat of it or anything like that.
Okay, but like a cask of vinegar.
I would say a very small cask, yes.
Excellent. I will go fetch the cask of vinegar.
All right, I will try and bargain them down. We
I'll give them
also
some food.
need to eat, and could we possibly interest you in something like this jaunty song?
If they're willing to wait, I can in 24 hours I can swap out my spells to do create food and water.
You make that sort of offer, Pavo and Rubel, if you mention this. Instead, you get this image in your mind of you being drowned sort of underwater.
Ha ha ha, bitch! They can't drown me! What a bunch of morons.
And a couple more of these Selenites, you see they just sort of move and stand sort of in the center of the deck, sort of watching the stairs kind of expectantly and sort of, turning around, and you just hear this sort of clicking and clacking sound that is coming from them.
If you don't mind me asking, who promised you food?
And you get a sense, just a short sort of message that just responds to you just saying, voice in head, invited us, told us food, all we could eat.
Blinky. It was Blinky.
Shiza.
Yep. Montauk is going to reemerge up the stairs, and he's going to uncork a bit, sort of a small or bottle or jug or whatever of vinegar, and just sort of wave it towards the nearest one of these Selenites. And as a calcium-based organism. I'm sure that they'll appreciate this greatly.
All right, so you come back up on deck doing
Just
that.
about, does anybody have acid splash? Because that would also.
That's why I have
Which
vinegar
one? Which
on
one
me.
do you? Which one do you do this to, Montauk?
I walk up right to the biggest one.
Ishka has acid splash.
Might be extra.
All
good
right.
against-
As you do that, Montauk, you do see this creature sort of rear back, and you also get this image in your head of it sort of drowning you, and you can see it sort of looms a little heavier over you, and this clicking and clacking sound intensifies.
Look, sorry, we're not the voice in the head. You're just gonna have to come back later.
We promise you nothing. Oh, good. I see that coming up.
Yeah,
Try
with
and, okay, never mind.
with that, yeah, Montauk, you are waving this, and you say it promises nothing, and I need everyone to roll initiative, as that simply does not go over well.
Where's
People
my
don't know
familiar?
People don't
God
know their
damn it.
place.
I'm familiar with you, Doris.
We don't
Your
happen to
familiar
have,
can be with you. It can be in your room, wherever you'd like him to be.
we don't happen to have advantage on initiative checks. Due to
You
this
do
bond.
not.
Ah.
Well, Montauk, even with your critical, you're still faster than me.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
Scrap heap.
Who's handling for Mamu and Luth and Utanke?
Let's be honest, Lutz is hiding.
Yeah, little.
Yeah, Utanke is currently below deck. You guys have control of him, so.
I can run for Mamu. if that
I
makes
just
it-
rolled for
yeah.
him.
Ooh, good roll too.
That was a good roll.
Where is Utanke?
He is currently
He's under deck.
Yeah, he's below deck.
Okay, I'm going to just pull up his character sheet here. Where is the initiative on this thing?
His name is an NPC. They don't get an actual initiative button.
They do.
I did
actually.
roll Luth.
There is an initiative.
Hey everybody, how's
icon.
it going? It's Russell Matthews.
Oh
here.
yeah, I've always clicked their name.
Anyway, first up to act is Ishka, as you see Montauk sort of threateningly moving this bottle of vinegar back and forth and refusing them food that they are sure they were promised.
Wait, they're sure? Or they were actually promised? Did they
miles from
bring
shore.
a receipt? If not, I'm not honoring it.
Well, it was Old Silver that they communicated telepathically with, so you're the only one who knows what they told you, Silver. But Montauk was clearly saying no deal and no bargain, and threateningly doing this vinegar in front of their face, which is what started the fracas.
Tara?
Sorry, I was frozen for a second there. I just got back. Okay, so bonus action, I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my staff. And then I'm going to Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
It's going to be...
So are they microplastics? Because that's bad for coral.
Fairy Fire those guys.
Do you have microplastics?
All right.
And they have to be... What's my DC?
I'm pretty sure.
15.
Pretty sure all of Pablo's makeup is filled with like little glittery microplastics.
Two of them save, one of them fails. What color would you like him to be glowing?
Blue.
I don't have
All
makeup.
right.
I have oil on my feathers.
Any movement?
I will move... I don't know. I will move back a little bit, just kind of beside Pavo here. Just kind of see how the action plays out. I was hoping to get at least one more, but eh. So one of them's glowing blue right now.
Yes. And that takes us to Fumamu.
So wait, who is going to do that? You or me, Brendan?
I'll pick him. I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
We will move to this guy.
I will
And
take Luth.
scimitar.
then.
Or once. So he only gets one attack.
14 does not hit. Your scimitar strikes against it, but this hard sort of outer shell, it just kind of rings loudly in the night.
And I guess that will be his turn because he has no other actions.
All right. Old Silver, you are currently back of the ship near the wheel. What would you like to do?
That one who I have advantage on.
Yeah, the guy who is fairy fired. "21 hits, 12 piercing damage." So yeah, you can actually see there's like a spray of, it almost looks like seawater that comes out rather than any sort of blood. And there is sort of a sprinkling like teeth across the deck as some of the coral flies.
And I also got another 27 for 6.
All right. Yep. It looks definitely sort of wounded, but it is still on its feet.
All right, that'll be it.
All right. Now it is the Selenite's turn. This guy is going to slide over to here, and he is going to attack Montauk because he is harassing his boss.
I don't see him sliding.
He's going to slide into your DMs. Watch out.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, God, he already is your DM.
That is a critical hit for 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are currently grappled.
Okay. I am going to use my reaction to powerful build some of that damage away.
It's an interesting way to reduce damage.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Is it powerful build?
No, it's not. Powerful build
No,
is a double.
sorry, it's,
carry. Endurance. Stone's
Sorry,
endurance.
that's what it
There
is.
we go. Yeah, I knew it was something.
13. All right, so I took 3 damage, which means I took no damage. But I'm still grappled.
Yep. This one is going to try and shove you backwards, Scrap Heap. Give me just a straight strength check, please.
Ouch.
Scrap Heap, you are pushed off the ship into the water.
Robot
Fuck.
overboard.
Oh, man. First the
And-
moose.
Yep. Now, this guy is going to... Well, he's going to turn and strike Fumamu, who came to attack him.
Don't get Fumamu killed.
That is an 8, which does not hit. And he will move around to the other side. This guy will finish his movement by getting up in your face. And that takes us to Rubel.
All right. So what I'm going to do is... Hold on. Ooh, crap. One sec. I gotta double check something. Channel Divinity, is that an action or no?
Depends on the channel divinity. It will say when you're using it if it's an action or not.
Okay, good. Because I want to cast Call Lightning and use my Channel Divinity. Hold on.
You want to max the damage.
To max the damage. Yeah. It doesn't say action. Okay. So... And I want to focus it on that big mofo right in front of me.
All right.
And that would be 30 lightning damage. I'm going to turn to him and say, you know, I tried to be nice, but you were impatient. Now get off my now get off my ship.
Our ship!
And can I get a dexterity saving throw from Rubel and Montauk as well, please, as Call Lightning affects each creature within 5 feet of where you brought it down.
I'm prepared to take that.
Your DC is 15, I'm assuming.
14. It says 14 right above you, Montauk.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
you guys each take half damage.
All right, that's 10.
All right, and you
Ow.
tell it to swim away. So yeah, this massive blast of lightning comes down, striking it. And let me see if it. Yeah, it takes the full damage as it can't move nearly as well as it would like. So it takes the full 30 damage. But, again, there's some coral that sort of sprays off it, but it is still alive and looking very large and healthy. Any movement?
No. Could I have, positioned the lightning to go on, since it's a large creature, to go in that one corner of him, here? Let me get a drawing tool. And then we would be 10 feet away?
I'm going to say no at this point. For your next one, you might be able to try something like that, but
right.
You just called it straight down on him.
All right. I got mad. Didn't think things through.
Ow.
That's all right. Takes us to Pavo.
Oh, right. We could scare them off, but they'll just come back, possibly. So let's try. We'll shatter. Do they count as being primarily made of stone, being made of calcium?
No.
All right, so they don't have disadvantage. Cast
All right.
higher.
This is on the big guy?
Yeah. Sorry,
All
yeah,
right.
closest big guy.
He makes his save.
Damn, so
Just with a 14.
9 damage. Right?
9 damage.
Not too bad. And nobody's been hurt.
Your math is wrong.
Yeah, it's 8 damage.
Oh, right. Oh, because rounding.
Montauk's been hurt. Rubel's been hurt by friendly fire. And Scrap Heap has been tossed overboard.
We did more damage to ourselves than they did to us.
Yeah, Montauk is also currently grappled in the large claws of this one Selenite.
So I did my shatter. Can I use the rest of my turn to move to about there? I have the movement easily, but free action, throw a rope over for Scrappy.
Sure. You
And
throw a rope over. You're holding on to it?
Yes, because I probably don't have time unless I can bonus action tie it to the side. I will hold on to it for this second.
You can do one or the other. You can tie it or you can toss it.
We'll toss it. Get him onto the rope first.
All right. Takes us to Luth.
All right, I guess I'm doing Luth. Luth moves over here, and we'll strike. Nice.
Ooh, yeah, 22 slashes in.
Do they have any visible weapons that you could potentially disarm?
No, they've got claws. They've got natural weapons.
Then that is Luth's turn. For my turn, because I'm next, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Are our ballista loaded?
Hell yeah, they would.
Captain?
Probably, yeah. It would make sense to have them loaded, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go with your captain's call.
So in that
He's going to
case,
use that
then.
against us at some point.
Oh yeah, but in that case, then I'm going to move up to this one. Minerva is going to aim, and then I am going to attempt to fire.
Are you using the owl like a sight?
Well, it takes one action to aim and one action to fire, and then one action to load. So the owl aims, and then I want to fire. So I'm going to attack the big boy.
All right, roll your attack.
18.
Does not hit. It bounces
Oh.
off.
Oh, okay.
That is mildly annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets rocked on its feet and it, bounces off. But yeah, it takes no damage.
I'm done. It's Utanke's turn.
Okay, Utanke. Since I'm controlling Utanke, I'm guessing.
Sure.
Hearing all of this amazing combat upstairs is going to what side of these stairs is up?
This side is the bottom of the stairs here.
Okay. So he's going to
Doors
that's
here.
at 60 feet, so that's 25, I guess. To get to that side, sorry.
Yep.
Then he's going to see, oh, that's a lot of people. He's going to rock up to here and attempt to get his hooks in. Does a 14 hit him?
14 does
glowing.
not. Yeah, it's glowing. 16 does not hit.
Damn. All right, so Utanke doesn't have any other actions other than light hammers and a hook. So he's just sort of jumped up the stairs and starting to hook this guy.
Yep.
All right. The big guy. All right. He is going to look at you, Rubel, and you feel this crushing pain in your skull. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
They've been messed with by the shield.
Saving throw?
Intelligence saving throw, please. You take 16 psychic damage. And I need a concentration check, please.
And concentration would be wisdom plus my
No,
proficiency.
it's Constitution.
Oh, right, it's constitution plus my proficiency bonus. So that would be a plus 2.
You're proficient in Constitution saving throws?
Oh, nope. Alright, so it's just a constitution saving throw.
You maintain concentration.
Because being a fervent follower doesn't require that much intelligence.
You want to rethink that statement?
She can't. It doesn't require much intelligence.
All right. Takes us to Montauk.
All right. I am grappled.
Yeah.
And I'm presuming that enacting my plan of splashing vinegar in one of these things' faces is going to actually be an attack roll as opposed to just splashing a drink in their face.
Yes. But you would do it with advantage because, you're right beside him.
All right. You know what? I'm going to do that. This is a improvised attack. I don't actually have one of those, so...
Ooh, now it's... Yeah, and you have an enemy. It's going to be ranged. You have an enemy within 5 feet, which disadvantage, so it's a straight roll.
Okay. Sure, let's do that. And this is strength? Dexterity? Tell me it's not dexterity.
I'd allow you to use strength because you're grappled, so you're going to try and, use your strength to get a throw off.
Okay.
I assume it's also a fairly sizable barrel.
It's more like a jug. It's like a splashing a wine jug in someone's face. That did not go through.
I thought it was like a mini keg.
That is a small glass of
23.
wine from Montauk. 23 definitely hits. Sorry, I just have to reload.
Yeah, it's going for the big guy.
Roll me 2d6 acid damage for that, I will say.
8 points of acid damage.
All right. Yeah, it shrieks and sort of, in your head, you just see the image of food and then, sort of confusion and anger.
Told you, no food, only seasoning.
All right, Scrap Heap, you are currently about 30 feet down in the water. What would you like to do?
I'm assuming Pablo's rope is over the ship for me to climb on?
Yes, you can't see it at this point. I mean, you can, if you're 30 feet down in the water, you might, see a small splash where it looks like rope hit the water.
Okay, so even if I get to the surface of the water, how far is it a climb to the surface of the ship?
20 feet.
30 and 20? Okay, I'm going to swim. This is pretty much going to use up. So can I dash up and then climb? And would that work? Dashing, swimming, and climbing?
Climbing, unless you have a climbing speed, will be half movement. So you can get 15 feet up the rope.
But I'm 30 feet underwater. Okay, this is what I'm going to try.
Yeah, so you can swim to the water and then get 15 feet up the rope. So you'd be on the side of the ship.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is swim up, use all of my movement to get to the surface of the water. And I see the rope and I see Pablo and I give him a thumbs up. It's like, thank you for the rope, but I have something else in mind. I'm going to Misty Step from there to here.
You probably can't see the deck.
You could literally Misty Step to the very edge of the boat because you'll be looking up. So yeah, you could Misty Step to the top of that edge.
Okay, and can't really attack, and all of my movement is gone. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
All right. Ishka, the area just in front of you as you are sort of watching, just for the briefest of moments, goes completely dark and black. And Utanke is also sort of just enveloped and disappears, and then it passes.
Is Utanke dead?
Utanke is there. Everyone is there. It was almost like you blinked and it was pitch dark and then it is gone. And yeah, Ishka, it is your turn. Silver, you would have caught the same thing.
All right, free action. I will shout out. There's something else here, possibly invisible, and since that's what I shout out, and since Ishka can't track it, she is going to go with what I had originally planned for her, Moonbeam, and I'm going to cast it at a higher level.
Ooh, all right.
So I'll roll it now, so that way we at least have his damage. So, what's the highest level I can cast? Only level 3. Yeah. So if he fails, he'll take like 21 damage.
He does not fail. He succeeds.
Okay, so he'll take half of that on his turn. So that would be like...
All right, so 10 damage on his turn.
10 damage on his turn, yeah.
Yeah, he passes with a 16.
That was
Any
my
movement?
action.
3d10 though.
Yeah, 3d10. I'm going to move up the stairs. Like I can access up here. Oh no, is this up below ship or above? This back here?
That's right in between. So to go up the stairs, you end up where Silver is over here.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to run up the stairs, so I'm kind of on the other side of Silver here. Concentrating on the moonbeam. Bonus actions. I already have my shillelagh in case anything gets into close combat. That's it for me.
So the
Alright.
guy is no longer glowy, is he?
He is. Rubel maintained concentration.
Oh, is fairy fire concentration too?
Oh, no,
Crap.
no.
No, it's
Oh,
not
yes,
me.
it is. Yep. So, right. The fairy fire drops.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, it's on one of the weaker guys, so Ishka is okay with
Yeah.
dropping it.
Ongoing guaranteed damage is a lot
Yeah.
better than advantage.
Right. Especially on, big guy versus little guy. Totally okay with dropping it. Anyway, that's it.
Takes us to Fomamu.
Brendan.
Oh yeah, Fumamu is gonna disengage. Go. This is the mast, right?
Yes.
He's gonna climb the mast and get. These guys have a climb speed, right? Or not a climb speed. These guys are good at climbing on ships, right?
Yes. And
Right.
they've got the underarm glider appendages. So.
Oh yeah, they can glide.
So he's gonna glide up, or he's gonna fly up, or not fly. He is gonna climb as high up as he can get, and get ready for his next turn.
All right. Takes us to Old Silver.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Fighting Spirit. I gain advantage on my attacks this turn, and then I'm going to action surge and attack the big guy 4 times.
All right.
That's a 24, a 20, or 30.
The 30 is a
All 4
crit.
hit.
Oh, the 30 is a crit? Yeah.
It absolutely is.
They're 9 damage.
All right.
I like to think Old Silver just knocks all 4 arrows at once and just lets them all go.
56 damage.
Dear God.
Yeah, this creature, I mean, you put 4 arrows directly into him, and he is just kind of rocked and moved and falls over backwards and splashes heavily into the water.
Why did the ballista do that?
I'm a
Because
little
the ballistic, the ballistic couldn't roll a 28 or a 26.
God damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, he had a 19 armor class, but I mean, Old Silver rolled a 24, a 30, a 28, and a 26.
Yeah, it's one of those things of I thought you meant that it had a 28 armor class. I'm like, wait, what?
Nah.
Are we playing third edition?
19 I can accept. 19 is reasonable enough. I mean, that's that's scale mail and not scale mail, splint mail and a shield.
That big guy made out of stone armor.
Do the rest of you want to leave the ship alive now?
He's fine.
Any movement, any bonus action?
I already bonus actioned and no movement.
All right. Okay. Yeah, these Selenites, seeing that happen, let's see. This guy's going to move over here. He is going to aim. This guy is going to charge over, taking the attack of opportunity from Nithdoris.
Oh, yeah.
You have ranged attacks.
Ooh, 25 to hit. Yeah, 14 slashing damage. You cut right through this sort of outer hard shell. But they turn this and they fire at Old Silver.
That's completely reasonable. 16 AC.
Oh, roll 20 is starting to slow down for me. That is a 17 to hit.
All right.
All right, 3d10.
Oh, that ain't nothing. I'm fine. It's only
That's a
17.
22 damage.
That's only 17 damage to my real hit points.
All right, this third guy is now completely surrounded by the four of you. He is going to disengage and dash downstairs.
Oh, god damn it.
Does Montauk have Sentinel?
No, I do not have Sentinel.
Unfortunate.
That takes us to Rubel.
Get that little one before he eats us out of house and home, and then I will call lightning, because the big guy's dead. So I will call lightning on whichever one of the little guys looks the most hurt.
That's the guy that Nithdoris just hit, which is that guy.
The good news is Formamu is like 30 feet up the mast.
Yep.
Does that not...
Two
Does lightning not
dexterity
come
saves.
down?
It only affects the ground area where it strikes. So it passes him and his fur stands up on end, but he takes no damage.
Oh, and it also hits the guy next to him. See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes both. The guy you hit gets a 2. The guy next to him gets a 14. So the guy you hit is just blackened and charred, but still on its feet. And the other guy takes half the damage, so another 6. So he is starting to look a little crispy as well. Any movement, any bonus action?
Quick, how's everyone looking? We're fine.
You're
Rubel,
severely
you're
injured.
looking not fine.
I'm not a wuss.
Rubel walks it off.
I'm also very far away from the action, so I feel safe.
I wouldn't.
So that was the end of my turn.
All right, takes us to Pavo.
Okay. So they're 10 feet away. No. Screw it. We don't want our cleric going down. Uh, 9 hit points for Rubel.
Thank you. Didn't really need it, but thank you.
As I'm reattaching your ear.
Rubel just puts some seawater on every wound and goes...
The love of Emberlay sustained me.
Well, that might work.
Thank you, Pavo.
And, done.
All right. Luth.
All right, if I've done the math correctly, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to here to attack this guy.
All right. As you make your way down and see that, though, Luth, you realize that beside you, as you came down the stairs, was another creature.
Oh! Would I have had enough time to react to not run forward and instead stop here?
What's your passive perception?
For Luth, 10.
No. His stealth roll was well past that. So yeah, so you dash past. He will claw at you. Come on, roll 20. I might just go to dice. That is a 15 to hit.
Exactly what was needed.
All right, 5 slashing damage. And so you get to the selenite.
And what does Luth do?
Well, first I had to adjust the token so I could adjust its hit points.
Uh-huh.
And I scimitar.
Ooh, a 20. Very nice. Yeah, 5 more slashing damage. This guy in front of you is very badly damaged at this point. Death's
And
door.
then calling up to Pavo, who should in theory be standing / hovering over the gate that's, basically right above me, Luth will go, 2 more down here. And yeah, that's it for Luth.
All right. Takes us to Nithdoris.
All right. How do I want to deal with these idiots?
More seasoning.
Well, I prefer deep fried. You know what? Screw it. What we're going to do is we're going to just give them a dose of lightning.
What the ship?
I aim at their upper half so it doesn't strike the vessel. Because that would be stupid of me to do if I were to hit the vessel.
Silver's just very protective.
Ooh, that is an 18 for one and a 15 for the other.
So 13 damage to each. Assuming they don't resist it.
No, one of them is
And
absolutely fried. This guy that you'd hurt earlier. This other guy is damaged, but still alive.
okay, question. Is the grate large enough to allow Minerva to filter through?
For there,
Yeah. Because they
Is she
are a
tiny?
tiny creature.
yeah, if she's tiny, then yes.
She is tiny. She's an elf. Okay. In that case, then I will inform her to go down and help. So 25 feet to there, plenty of movement. Call it, another 5 feet to go down.
I don't
Yeah.
think you would have heard Luth from underneath. Because you are still
Oh.
you're still about 20 feet away.
hadn't
And
heard
it's
yet.
it's nighttime
Okay.
and stormy, and he called up to Pavo.
All right.
I
In
haven't
that
had a
case,
chance
then
yet to say, so.
send here and fly back. Give him help action on this one.
All
And end
right.
the turn.
Utanke.
All right. Utanke is going to move, I'm guessing 5 feet down to the stairs here.
Yep.
All right. Utanke is going to move a bit in, jump up on this barrel, and then hook whatever the hell this thing is.
All right. Yeah, it does not have a reaction to attack you as you come down. Ooh, 24. And they are grappled.
Excellent. That's Utanke.
All right. Takes us to Montauk.
All right. Montauk's pretty sure they have it up here, so Montauk's going to vault over the railing and land in the middle of the stairs here, if that's a thing.
Sure. You guys are within 5 feet of Pavel, so you guys would have heard everything. So yeah, you come down the stairs and see Utanke has this hook buried inside this creature whose face kind of splits apart at the mouth and is sort of breathing nastily.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that. Silver Greatsword. To its face holes.
It's a predator thing.
Yes. 25 to hit. 12 damage.
All right. Definitely hits. You swing through. It takes the damage. I mean, like this weird sort of ichor, and yeah, its tentacles in the back of its head flares up.
Okay. In that case, I am also going to use a superiority dice. I wish I had saved that. So 5 extra damage, and I'm going to say it must make me a strength saving throw of, I believe, 15. Yes, 15. Or fall prone. Because I'm tripping him.
All right. That is a 17.
Well, bugger. Okay.
Does he take the damage?
He does take the damage.
All right.
All right. You gonna do that
Any
again?
more movement? Oh, right. Yeah, you
not yet.
25. Okay. Hits for 10 more slashing damage.
Does that do it?
He's still alive. He's looking bloody, but he is still on his feet.
All right. I'm going to action surge and hit him again. 18 because he's grappled.
Grapple doesn't give you advantage.
It doesn't?
But 17. Nope, 17 hits anyway for another 9 slashing. Still alive.
Oh my god. One more. 17 for 15 damage.
Still alive. You cut him to ribbons. This guy is brutally injured, though. Like barely hanging on, but he is still alive.
Okay, I'll second wind myself for 10 and be done with that then.
All right. Takes us to Scrap Heap. You are on the edge of the ship. You see people sort of rush downstairs, but there is still one of these Selenites on deck. Presumably the one who pushed you overboard.
And Minerva has just been harassing it.
All right, let's just end this guy. How badly does it look? How bad does it look?
He's injured. He's bloodied, but still alive.
Okay, so let's bring in the damage, extra damage. Here's the first strike. Ugh.
You have advantage because of the owl giving you the help action.
Ooh.
Turn on your advantage.
Woohoo!
20 hits.
Going for a second strike.
Okay.
Is it was the
No.
advantage just one turn? Oh,
It's just one attack.
Yeah.
one attack. Okay.
Yeah, your second one, it gets its claw up and is able to block and defend itself.
Okay, that's just one sec. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn over here.
Okay. Ishka, you have seen the same thing. A few of your party members raced downstairs after seemingly being alerted to something, and Scrap Heap is battling away over here.
All right, yeah, I'm going to, because it's an action to move that thing. I'm not worried about that guy now because the big guy's gone. Drop concentration on the moonbeam. Run downstairs. I could only get to the top of the stairs here, I think. So I would be like, what, here down
You'd be
below
there,
or no?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can see that thing. Can I like swing down at it with my shillelagh?
Yes.
Okay. Do I want to do that though? Acid splash. You know what? I'm going to acid splash him instead. So I can choose one or two creatures. I'm only choosing the one, and he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Makes it with an 18.
Bah, I think it's a sucker save, isn't it?
Most cantrips are.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. A little bit of a waste of my turn, but yeah. Oh wait, that was a cantrip. You know
Yep.
what? I'm going to get out of the way. So I am going. Wait, is Misty Step is a bonus action? Yes. So as
You
my
can
spell,
still shove past Montauk to get
Well,
to there.
but that's like I use my full 30 feet of movement just to get here. So
Okay.
if I want to move any further, I'm going to have to Misty Step somewhere. So I will. Yeah, I'll just. I expect we'll be taking a long rest, so I'll Misty Step over here to let other people get down the stairs.
All right. Fumamu is up in the riggings.
Mamu, I cannot load his character sheet, but is going to take a crossbow shot at the guy the Scrap Heap's engaged with. Why can't the character sheet open? There we go.
I was going to say, did you already have
19.
it open?
Ooh, 19
Wow.
hits for 3 piercing.
And all of the rules for range attacks as well.
It's amazing.
That'll be it for him.
All
I didn't
right.
realize it took a minute to search the battlefield to recover ammunition.
I will take 2 shots at the Coral Man.
Oh boy. Your first shot is more than enough to kill it. So yeah, just whistling past you, Scrap Heap, and just, crashing and cracking through the skull of this Selenite. And it just collapses down to the ground in front of you.
All right. I don't know that I'd actually be able to. I have 5 movement left at the top of the stairs. Do I see it?
Top of the stairs? No.
All right.
You see Montauk's big, beefy body.
It's beefy and big.
All right. So, still holding the bow in one hand, Old Silver will draw the rapier and try and stab it.
All right.
It's a 13.
13 hits.
That number feels so sad.
Yeah.
11,
it's in the teens. It's not even a 20-something. Oh.
I don't have a plus 10 to it.
Sorry, it's not 11 jillion to
No,
hit.
you have a +7.
That'll be it for me. I'm assuming it's still alive.
No, 11 is enough to kill it after Montauk basically ruined its life. And Ishka came
Yay.
down after.
I'll give you credit for that one, Montauk.
The Selenites are no more. Sorry, yes?
Second wind.
Okay.
There is still a sea light left.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Oh, yeah, the guy next to Luth. All right.
Just leave the Deep Scion in, because it's the same initiative order.
Yep. Selenite will, it will claw at
Well, hold
Luth.
on. Old Silver has second wind, though, right?
No,
Yeah, second
Win on
win,
action
not
surge.
action surge.
I action surge to kill the big thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never
Which
mind.
was worth it.
Very worth it.
That is a non-natural 20 against Luth for 14 bludgeoning damage. And he is currently grappled.
And severely injured.
Must save
Tambourine
Luth.
Man.
And the Selenite will drag Luth over around the corner here.
Oh, I want to stab him from up here through the thing.
Luth!
And-
Luth, bring him this way! Ah!
And
We
coming
did see
up the
that.
stairs, you see another one of these weird tentacled creatures. And seeing the group of you guys, its mouth sort of opens up and it's over its sort of dead friend. There is a massive screech that is released. I need Old Silver, Montauk, Tonke, Ishka, Luth, Pavo, Rubel, and Scrap Heap to all give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Where's his wisdom saving throw?
If it doesn't have a bonus to it, it'll just say
Okay.
you don't
Yeah.
get a button for it.
There's a line that will say saving throws if they have proficiency. Otherwise, it's just the stat.
I'm all out of wisdom. I'm so lost without it.
Well, Luther rolled a 15.
Tonka got a 13.
22. I'm a
All
wise
right.
old man.
I think so, Brian, but how do they get the prize under the peanut butter?
All right. So with those saves, which are actually all really generally pretty good, Montauk, you are stunned, as is Ishka and Pavo.
Yeah, I think.
Tonke succeeded with a 13.
Yep.
Wait, Scrappy had to make the save?
Yeah, Scrappy, you have to make the save as well.
No, he did.
I did. It's 14.
14. Yep, you succeeded as well.
So I'm the only one who didn't.
Minerva didn't make it either, which is good because
Sure,
she probably
yeah,
would have fallen
should be fair.
overboard.
Yeah.
All right. And coming up the stairs behind him is this guy.
Did he have to make the save?
He did not. It's like it doesn't affect their own kind. So he comes up the stairs. That is 15,
One could hope.
25. He is going to simply shove Montauk out of the way.
Jerk.
As you are stunned, you immediately fail. You get pushed 10 feet. It will then, turn and see Silver. And it will attempt to claw and bite you. And that is a 23 as it claws you for 9 slashing damage. And that is a 9, which does not hit. Takes us to Rubel. So you are on top of the deck after hearing this piercing screech. And you can see Pavo is just beside you, sort of dazed and stunned. But all of you above deck made your saves.
All right, snap out of it, Pavo. All right, so I'm going to move Pavo. Shiza. Because I was going to ask if I could call lightning right down on top of him through the grate. Because it's empty, but Pavo's in the way. If it looks
would
like
go right through Pavo.
If it looked like I could smack Pavo and get him out of the daze with my action, would that work? Can I use my action to get him out of it, or is this a time thing? Is it like sleep?
It's more of a timed thing.
All right, I'm just going to pick up, use my action to pick up Pavo and move him out of the way while sort of looking through the grate. Can I see Luthen? Or Luth?
You cannot.
Scheiße. All right, I will do a healing word.
He's way off on the other side of the ship.
All right, I'm going to do a healing word on Old Silver.
You cannot see Old Silver. He's down the stairs. He is in the stairwell.
Oh, he's in the stairwell. Well, I thought I could angle.
If
No.
you move to here, you could see it.
Oh.
Yeah, if you went to the top of the stairs, you could see him.
All right, I'll go to the top of the stairs. I'll move Pavo out of the way. So if I went like here, I could see him.
I mean, yeah, like it's like straight down. You're just like one square to my right. I feel like this is the same square as this,
4.
right?
All right, you heal for 4, Silver.
All right, and Pavo's out of the way. Pavo, move yourself like one square over. Thank you kindly. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. A voice rings out, booms out like thunder. All of you hear it. I mean, the deck of the ship above actually shakes and rocks as this voice crashes across. I need everyone to give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, wow. Okay. Utanke.
Being a princess has its perks. Good charisma saves.
So only 2 survive this. 3. 4.
I haven't seen a single roll yet. Gosh darn it. Come on, roll 20.
Fail
It
fast.
will be a cavalcade of failures.
It's sad that the owl rolled better than I did.
Someone's rolled a 0, Patrick, just so you know.
Wow. Ishka, wow. Okay, so yeah, so Rubel, you are not afraid. Utanke is not afraid of this. Old Silver, you are not afraid. Minerva is not scared. Pavo, you are not scared.
I didn't roll for
Montauk.
that.
Yeah. All right. And striding up the stairs and around the corner, those of you that are scared see the object of your fear, which appears to be sort of a humanoid figure, but with waving white hair behind, like tentacles sort of wrapped around its body as if it is sort of mutating into one thing or another. Slung over its shoulder is the sack that you have been keeping this shield in.
God damn it, Pavo.
My bad.
That takes us to Pavo. You are currently stunned. Nothing happens. Oh, I need a saving throw for Luth, please.
The charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 4.
He rolled a 4. He's afraid.
He is afraid. All right,
What?
so he cannot move closer to this guy, but I think he's more concerned about the guy in front of him here.
Can he see that guy? I'm questioning.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Okay. So that means this is made with disadvantage. A 12 misses.
does miss.
I would have disengaged.
He's grappled, he
He's
can't.
grappled. It's one of those things that he would if he could. Okay, I just that's it for him.
All right. Takes us to Nithdoris.
All right, just double checking here. I can't willingly move closer to the source of my fear.
You can't see it.
No,
I can't
the
see
source
it.
of your
That's the
fear is
problem.
below deck. So yeah, so you can't move towards going below deck.
Which really, really, really messes with me. Okay, I know for a fact there's something below deck that is not kosher. So I'm going to send Minerva down instead. 25 feet to, 30 feet to here, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, I need to. I really need to double check some things here on the actual wording of how Find Familiar's attacking mechanic or casting spell mechanic works.
Your action, their reaction.
Yes, it's
Touch spells.
if you act independently. When I cast a spell that has a range of touch, the familiar can deliver the spell, but it has to be within 100 feet. And if it requires an attack roll, I use my modifier for it. Um, yeah, nothing in Shocking Grasp says I need to actually see the target. So, I have the question for you, Patrick. Because the attack is coming from Minerva and I'm just channeling it through her, and this is my plan to have this happen, how does that work? Is it a attack with disadvantage because I can't see the target, or is it just an attack straight roll because Minerva can and move in to make the attack?
No, it's you have disadvantage. So
Okay, so Minerva's going to give me the help action, and we're going to Shocking Grasp the big bad guy.
all right. How does Minerva know which the big bad guy is?
Well, considering he appears to be in a position of authority over the other ones, right?
Oh, sure. She's an owl. She flew down. There's 3 bad guys. Oh, it happens. Like I have no issue with this. So,
all right. Yeah. So
roll your attack.
Shocking Grasp. Oh yeah,
That hits for 11 lightning damage.
and then she's going to fly on the other side of the mast using her flyby ability to escape attacks of opportunity because she is squishy. And end my turn.
All right.
Actually, am I ending my turn? I can't move any closer. I've used my action. Yeah, I'm done.
Utanke is not afraid.
Utanke is not afraid. What would Utanke do in this case? Utanke would want to save Luth because Luth is in trouble. Actually, everybody down here is in trouble. But yeah, doesn't really have anywhere to go. Doesn't have any
As
sort of
long as Utanke doesn't break our heart. Our Utanke heart.
yeah. Yeah, I guess just gonna keep trying to fight through here. Hook this weird mouth creature in its weird mouth face.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, give me a saving throw, Nithdoris.
Okay, just a second. Let me think. No, I'm not gonna use my reaction yet because I don't think an 11 will beat it.
All right. Yeah, Utanke, you hook into this guy and grapple him.
Excellent. As a grapple, I know that if you're grappling someone, you can drag them somewhere.
Correct.
So I am going to I'm going to reposition this guy right in front of the dude with the shield and try to block his exit.
All right.
And Utanke is going to sort of take his place here. So yeah, he's going to move this guy up here. He's going to come here.
All right. Montauk, you are stunned and afraid. You can roll me a charisma saving throw, please.
17.
You are no longer afraid.
Right, but I'm still stunned.
Yes.
Okay. That sucks. But at least I'm not scared of it.
Right. Takes us to Scrap Heap.
Charisma throw? Saving.
End of your turn. So, yeah, Sure, yep. Because, yeah, you can't move forward.
Other than jumping back into the water, I'll just end my turn here before I do that. Charisma saving throw right here.
All right.
23.
No longer frightened.
But stunned.
Yep. No, you weren't. Were you stunned as well?
I
No,
believe
no,
he was stunned.
he
I don't think
succeeded
so.
on the stun, so he was frightened and thus could move forward.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
All right, Ishka, you are currently stunned. End of your turn. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Yep.
You are still afraid
How long am I stunned for?
till the end of this creature's turn. So coming up. Takes us to Fomamu.
Is he's frightened, right?
He's frightened,
He's
but he's
frightened.
not stunned. Yeah.
All right, well, he really can't do anything because he's way up there.
Can he climb around to the other side of the mast and see down through?
No, because he can't get any closer.
But can he look around the mast?
He'd have to shoot through the grate.
That's
And
a
Yeah,
but
3/4
shoot
cover.
you can shoot through the grate. It's just a wooden grate. I mean,
And this guy's right here.
Is there any chance?
A low
Patrick,
chance to hit is better than no chance to hit.
Is there any chance, Patrick, that Famamu could land a shot?
He's on the other side of the sails as well. So no, I would say it's impossible for him to get a beat at this point.
Oh, you know what? He's going to climb the rest of the
Even
way.
angled, I mean, he'd be most likely to hit the wall next to Old Silver more than anything else. Okay, yeah, so you climb straight upwards.
Yeah.
Give me another charisma saving throw.
Does that improve his angle at all now that he's shooting more downward? But yes, charisma save.
Technically, yes.
So 16.
16, he is no longer frightened. Old Silver.
Old Silver's going to move here. And bonus action, give himself advantage and 5 temporary hit points. And then fire 2 shots at the big guy. Two 24s.
Both hit. 16 piercing damage.
And that'll be it.
All right. The Selenite is going to continue going after Luth.
No, not Luth.
Yeah.
We just got to know him.
I mean, he is a pirate.
he's one of our
He's
crew
a member
members.
of our crew.
That is a 14 to hit.
This is.
All right.
Change shirt for the win.
Yeah, this guy that is being currently grappled by Utanke is going to bite and claw at him.
We need to get Utanke better armor. Assuming Utanke survives this.
That is a natural 20 on the first claw
Probably not.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
Second claw attack is a non-natural 20 for 7 slashing.
Okay. It's an even 20.
And then there is a bite attack, which hits for 6 piercing damage.
Oh, ho, ho. Utanke is disengaging his next turn.
I do not blame him. Although Rue might come in and heal him.
He is at 1 hit point.
I'm gonna come in and heal him. Everybody relax.
All right. This Deep Scion will move here. And there is another piercing screech and scream that goes out. I need everyone to give me another wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm already stunned.
Everyone?
Famamu is way up there.
Yeah, not Fumamu. Fumamu was high enough that that would not hit.
What about
Yep.
me?
Yep, you're within 30 feet because it's 10 feet above and then you are 15 feet away from that.
So it's a 15-foot blast, or
30-foot blast.
well, Minerva's done.
Oh, you can get
Pavo,
another
you
move.
remain stunned. Scrap Heap, you are now stunned.
Ooh.
I don't have Indomitable yet.
Oh, did I finally stun Old Silver? Utanke is not stunned. That is one tough Hadozi. Montauk, you are not stunned by this.
Am I now unstunned because it's at the end of their turn?
End of their turn, yes.
Cool.
All right, so yeah, so... And I need another save from Ishka. Tara?
She had an issue with her computer, her laptop.
Oh
was
yeah,
locked.
she's dropped out. She is dropped out. Okay. Well, we'll pass on that. That takes us to Rubel.
All right, from where I am currently standing, can I call lightning on the purple fellow? Or at least call lightning right next to the purple fellow and have it at least get two of them?
Yeah, I would say you could drop it next to the purple fellow because it'll come straight down through there.
All right, call lightning!
Will it sink our ship?
It's made of wood. The ship should be fine.
Plus, it has a damage threshold, I assume.
Yeah, all those trees that survive lightning strikes all the time.
Yeah, that notable lightning resistant material would.
Look, grass types are resistant to electric attack.
How many channel divinities do you have?
I think I have 2. That's what I'm looking up right now.
I think you have one. You get the second one at like 9th level.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm all. Yeah, same thing with me.
Let me check.
6th level, you get it twice between rests.
Sorry, 6th level. I knew it was at some point.
Paladins get less of them.
Yeah, so you can't max damage.
But I'll call the lightning anyway.
All right, roll your damage. Ooh, good damage. So this guy takes the full brunt, but the big guy does manage to make his save, so he gets out of the way. That is 8.
Oh, and I have a question, because does using my action to call the lightning down count as casting a spell? Because I would like to cast Healing Word on, or maybe a Mass Healing Word even on... Oh, I can't see Lou.
Yes. Yeah, casting Call Lightning is definitely a spell.
No, it's a continuous spell, and she's kept her concentration on it.
Yeah, so it doesn't count as a casting of a spell.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
no, it
using
just
my
uses...
action.
Right, it just uses... Yeah, it just uses your action.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. So, let me see. Mass Healing Word. I believe I have to see it, so I can't get Luth.
You can dive into the fray if you want to see Luth.
Even if you dive in, you don't really get the chance to see Luth, I don't think.
I can't call lightning if I go underground, really. 6 creatures. Oh, I can't see Luth. How are the rest of you holding up? You're all still good, right?
We're actually all pretty much okay.
All right,
Yeah,
then
just our NPCs have taken a beating.
All right, I will cast Healing Word.
On Utanke?
Yep, I'll cast it at level 2.
All right.
Come
Any
on.
movement?
I will, step away. I'll be right back.
Our
Okay.
most heavily armored party member steps away.
I'm not the most heavily armored,
20.
am I?
25.
Oh,
30.
30 is.
And Old Silver, you will get an attack of opportunity, as will Utanke. Oh wait, Old Silver,
I'm
you're stunned?
I am stunned.
All right, so Utanke gets an attack of opportunity.
Go Utanke!
If Otanke lands it, he grapples him.
He doesn't land it.
He doesn't land it. And so Rubel and
Right.
you see this priest look at you and reaches the edge of the boat and steps off onto the top of a wave of water. And
Wait, how? How?
he just climbed right up the stairs. And yeah,
How do you move through Tonke?
Yeah, how did he move through all my party? Yeah, how did he move through Otanke?
He pushed
he can
through.
move diagonally onto the stairs.
But Otanke would have gotten...
He did.
He got an attack of opportunity and he missed. Because Utanke, and if he had a hit, would have grappled him.
I want to sear into my mind the image of that priest. Do I recognize any of his, like, anything on his raiments?
Give me a religion check.
Any of his priestliness.
Did he had tentacles on his face, right?
Meet me in the second chant,
Oh, snap!
He was surrounded by white tendrils.
Okay.
You recognize that on him is something that you saw the same thing from Sister Karis McPherson when you were in the Spindrift Cave, the temple to Umberlee in Neverwinter. You saw, and I mean, you were given, this sort of badge that had the purple squid with more tentacles than normal.
Yeah.
You see that image like branded into this creature's chest.
Whoa. Isn't that my necklace?
Yes.
Oh,
you know
people
this
are
isn't
trying to take
technically-
over Umberlee?
Or people who are acolytes of Umberlee are definitely part of something else as well.
Oh, Umberlee isn't going to like this.
Visible their way up, yes.
Oh,
They cast darkness. That was the flash of blackness that you guys saw.
Bah.
All right. That takes us to Pavo, who is stunned. Luth is frightened. He cannot see the object of his fear anymore.
Yeah.
He is still grappled by this Selenite, though.
Break grapple.
He has 7 hit points. If he breaks grapple and tries to run anywhere, he's just going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
How damaged is this thing looking? Severely?
Yes. 3 hit points left. They're both brutally, brutally hurt. This is like the end of Rocky.
Damn, missed. I assume a 13 miss.
13 does miss.
All right, that's Luth. Can I, as Nithdoris, see the thing that took the shield?
No, he disappeared right off the side of the ship and under the water, just whoosh, immediately.
Okay, because of the way that Frightened works, am I able at... I don't know which direction he's in, so I don't know which direction I cannot move in. So
Well, he's
am I
gone.
effectively
You-
no longer
Yeah,
frightened
he's
of him?
gone. You know, you are still frightened. You cannot see him, so you know he went in like this direction off that side of the ship, so you can't move towards that end of the ship, I would say. But you are, you cannot see him at this point.
Yeah, you can run down, though.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try something. Getting to here, can I see anywhere and below any enemies?
Yes, you can see this guy right there.
Cool. In that case, Sorry, not doing that. I meant to collapse it and instead hit it, but damn, that nat 20 would have been nice.
Very nice.
I'm assuming he has a great deal of cover right now.
No, he's only got half cover because I mean it is like an open, great walkway, so you can definitely see through it.
All right, no, I'm not going to do what I was going to do there. Instead, I'm going to do my first option, which is use my 3rd level spell slot to cast
Not
5 of
fireball.
these.
Not fireball.
At this guy here.
All right.
So that
Yeah,
is
he gets
7,
pummeled.
13, 17 points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, he is bloodied, and yeah, there is ichor, and you can see that. I mean, he takes a lot of damage from this, and is definitely rocked and injured by it.
And I fail the charisma saving throw.
All right. Utanke still grappling this one guy.
Yep. So I'm grappling him. What can I do on a grapple? I could drag.
That's about it.
Yeah. Can't like knock down.
You could kiss him.
Yeah, you could grapple. You could take him to the ground.
Yeah. Utanke will do that. He'll take him to the ground.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. The bosun has advantage on strength checks. So 22.
Very nice. 23.
Son of a bitch.
I'll take a screenshot of that for you.
I believe you because I recognize how bad my luck is.
All right. Yeah, Utanke attempts to wrestle him to the ground, and this creature is just surprisingly strong and is able to hold his feet.
Okay.
That, however, takes us to Montauk.
Yes, and Montauk is going to step forward and attempt to carve his way right through him. What do we got here? Yes, I will do a menacing attack because I don't think these guys have good wisdom saves. So attack. That sucked. Let's do that again. 18 to hit.
Oh, 18 absolutely hits.
Excellent. 14 damage. And if you survive that, I need a wisdom save of 15.
Yeah, he still looks quite healthy. Ooh, 15.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I haven't rolled yet. I was just saying 15 is a good save number. So wisdom save. 18.
All right, so he's not frightened.
Nope, he does the scaring here.
Okay, that's Montauk.
Scrap Heap, you are stunned. Ishka, you are stunned. Fumamu, top of the riggings, no longer scared.
Fumamu's gonna glide down to here. And can he fire at this guy through the hole?
He can. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. He's going to crossbow him.
Actually, sorry, before that happens, top of the round, everyone give me a dexterity saving throw as nobody is currently piloting the ship. And you are in a storm, so I want to see who gets knocked prone.
Wait, we're in a storm?
All have advantage.
Yeah, you've been in a rainstorm. It's raining on this map.
We all have advantage?
We're bonded to the ship.
But if you're stunned, it's probably a straight roll then.
If you're stunned, you fail automatically, I believe.
I'm not very dexterous.
Montauk feels very at home on this ship.
I got a 9. Do I want to use my reaction to bump it to a 14? Sorry, 13.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction to. Wait, I want to double check. I might not be able to do it. It might only be against spells. And I'm hit by an attack or I fail a saving throw. No, I can do it. Awesome.
All right.
Arcane
Yep.
Deflection.
You keep your feet. Luth and the Selenite both fall prone. Scrap Heap, you fall prone. Pavo, you fall prone. Rubel, you do not. Old Silver does not. Ishka falls prone. That attack goes off.
Oh, if Mama needs to. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a 5 does not hit. Fumamu keeps his
Are you
feet.
sure?
I'm pretty sure a 5 doesn't hit. That takes us to Old Silver, though.
Oh, wait, am I stunned? It's still that
Yes.
turn, right? Yeah, wisdom save. I'm stunned.
Yep. The Selenite, who will stand up from prone, will then attack Luth with advantage.
Rip.
Is Luth no longer grappled?
Now they both fell
He-
prone.
They both fell prone, but he will
But Luth is still
stand
prone.
up and then. Yeah, Luth is still prone. That is a 16 to hit
Yep.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Whoo!
He's still alive!
Luth.
Luth!
Start designated survivor.
And the Selenite is going to actually release Luth and is going to head down the stairs. Luth will get an attack of opportunity.
With disadvantage, yep.
Yep.
11.
11 does not hit. These two creatures, you see their heads sort of snap back as in front of your eyes, they begin to shiver and shake and change. And one of them turns into an elven woman. The other one turns into a human male. And you see them both just sort of fall to the ground in front of you, shivering and shaking.
What? Oh, arrest them! I need them for questioning. We need them for questioning.
You don't see this. You're on the deck.
Right.
She knows the sound of people hitting the ground.
I do it all the time.
It is Rubel's turn.
It is my turn, so I would be coming up and saying that anyway.
Going down.
Or coming up to the hole is what I meant.
You can go down the stairs.
I could go downstairs, but what I'm going to do... Okay, so those two creatures have collapsed.
Collapsed, and one has become an elven woman. The other has become an human male.
All right, well then I'm just going to call lightning because this coral thing is on the stairs, right?
Coral thing has gone down another level. You didn't even know where it is.
Oh, god dang it. All right.
It's going to the kitchen.
That's beside your room.
Oh my god. All right, so I'm going to come down and be like, arrest them, but they're needed for questioning. Luth? Everyone get close. I'm going to do a mass healing word.
And nobody is stunned any longer.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so... I think I'm at most of my movement there. And I will hold my action and end... Oh wait, I can see Luth from here. Luth, I'm going to cast Healing Word.
All right. Luth just raises a shaky thumbs up.
You're the man, Luth. You're one of Umberly's favorites.
He wants hazard pay for this.
We'll have to pay it.
Ooh, I rolled shitty.
Yeah,
take it.
that's like a third of his hit points back.
Yeah, it's fine. He's
All right.
no longer bleeding to death. It's good.
He's no longer at 2 hit points. He's at 9. He can survive a hit.
I'll hold my action for any nasties.
All right. Everybody's fear washes away. That takes us to Pavo. You are no longer stunned. You are on top of the deck.
All right, and my music box disappeared with that guy under the waves. So I guess I will head down to help everyone else.
Why would you store your music box in the evil, creepy shield bag?
We'll give him a moment to think about that some more. And I will head down, I suppose. So 5, 10, 15, 20. How far down is he's down 2 flights, right?
Yep. You don't know he's headed downstairs, though.
Okay, so I will come down. Is everybody left?
Downstairs.
All right, I guess I got like 10 more feet of movement, so.
From the top of the stairs, you can see him.
Oh, you can? Like, that's where he is?
Yeah. So yeah, you at the top of the stairs, you would be looking at him because he is currently on the staircase.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna cast. Let's just finish this up with. Oh no, let's not do that inside a boat.
Yeah, there is a massive lightning scorch mark here in the center of your ship already, here in the second level.
That's okay. Rubel will fix it up when we're done.
Someone has a date with the mop.
Yeah, we'll go with screw it. Let's finish him off. God,
Oh dear Lord! He has 3 hit points left.
Area effect spell.
Yep.
Within 5 feet. I'm aiming at the top of his head.
You're there. It will hit you.
5 feet. He's down at the bottom of the stairs, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
5
but you're aiming
feet.
at the top of his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I'll take it.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Shazam.
That's a good idea, Pavo.
I'd like to point out that the ship is in that area.
Yes.
Damn right. The stairwell explodes from this shatter spell as
Holy
well,
shit.
for 18 thunder damage.
Oh, it looks so good though.
Well,
No,
the ship
that's
with the
25 thunder damage.
Oh, it is
after
25
you cast
thunder
it.
damage. Yeah, this guy is smashed into about 1,000 little pieces of pebble. But yeah, that wooden staircase in front of you is absolutely destroyed as well. You are now looking basically at a 10-foot drop into the hold level of your boat.
Yeah.
Pavo, it's your turn to fix the ship.
Montauk just looks at Pavo like he's lost what's little left of his mind.
It worked. We got him. Oh, and the stairs. They don't creak anymore.
All right, Pavo, I guess you can have fun later fixing that.
Do you really trust
We-
yourself on stairs that I built?
We just got this repaired.
It's a new
Why would
ship.
you do this?
Warranty. Honestly, didn't think it would be that powerful.
It's a shatter!
Do you not know what your spells do?
Usually they don't do that much damage.
To be fair, they usually don't. It was a
It
really high
doesn't
roll.
matter if they usually don't do much damage. if they damage what's keeping us out of the water, then
I
it's
mean,
not a good thing to use.
We're still in initiative, right?
No, at this point, you are out of initiative. You were only
Wait.
in initiative for as long as that guy could live, because
All
he was
right,
going to
we are-
head to your kitchen and eat your food.
We're gonna tie these guys up.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's a claymore.
Tie them up, gag them, probably.
Yeah, they, as you were doing so, they, the elven woman sort of comes around and she looks at you and just says, where am I? Where are we? Where am I? Are we okay?
Patrick,
And then you gag her.
Patrick,
Yes.
do I know anything of what these things were before they turned back into elves?
You can give me a nature check if you'd like.
I believe them.
I'm not well read on this, apparently.
Nope, you're not. You're not quite sure what these beasts were, but yeah, you are currently staring at clearly an elven woman and a human male, and their clothes are sort of ripped and tattered, and she, as you sort of gag her, she looks up at you with sort of scared, wide eyes, and slowly the sort of elder human male comes around as well, and with the sort of wide eyes, you just
Be quiet.
Montauk's just gonna look at Rubel, look down at them, and go, "Start talking."
All right, we will start with you.
How about we start with making sure the ship doesn't crash? I'm flying up to the wheel.
Oh, yes, that as well. Silver, please go handle that. Jacques, I'll call one of my retainers over. Can you start repairing the ship, please?
Thank you, Jacques.
right away, Mom. And they
Thank
start
you,
cleaning up
darling.
your scorch mark and sort of sanding and scraping the lightning burn off.
It's just a
Well, Silver,
bit
yeah,
of
you climb up, get to the wheel. You are able to sort of literally right the ship.
All right, now let's begin the interrogation. All right. So, why don't we start with you, Miss? What is your name? And I'll remove the gag from her, holding my action in case she tries something.
I am Toyin Heartfeather.
Boy in Heartfeather?
Yes. You did you rescue us? We were on our ship. Where are we?
I am going to insight check that. Can I cast guidance on myself, then insight check myself?
Nope.
I guess I believe her.
Yeah, she seems scared and confused, and is clearly sort of looking around in kind of shock at what is going on.
What was the name of your ship?
It was the Dark Ruby.
Do I recognize that name?
Nope.
Shout out to Old Silver. Old Silver! Dark Ruby! Ship! You recognize it?
Do I?
You do. The Dark Ruby is a fairly well-known, sailing ship, just sort of ship's cargo back and forth. Nothing fancy, but a fairly common sight in the harbor.
Would I know the captain of this ship?
Yes.
Ask who the captain is.
Who is the captain?
She says the captain is Captain Darius.
Captain
Is that-
Darius!
Does that track?
You recognize the name, but Captain Darius was a captain of that ship about 25 years ago.
Captain Darius hasn't been the captain of that ship in 25 years.
Oh, looks like your story isn't checking out, Missy.
Montauk runs back down to the body of the other one that I just sort of, well, old Silver helped. Just brutally murdered. Has it changed into anything other than that thing?
It has. That one has changed into the body of a young man, another human male.
Okay.
Clearly dead, but yeah, it turned into a human.
Ishka will ask the female, what year is it?
She looks around. She gives you a year that is 25 years prior. She says, our ship was attacked by, I just remember darkness and tentacles. And it, you know, I woke up here and you see her looking down at her clothes. She's like, what? Where are my robes?
Probably rotted away at the bottom of the sea by now. You were taken captive, and you know, Ishka will break it to her as gently as she can. You were taken captive, transformed into another creature, and it is 25 years later.
And you see her eyes sort of widen, and she's just, what? And you see her, she looks around at each one of you. She's like, no, that's not possible.
Ishka will ask out loud to the rest of the people who are down here, what year is it now?
I will use persuasion as I tell her the year. It really is this year.
All right. She sort of nods and, you know, moves around in her bonds and, you know, looks at the person beside her and just says, I don't know who that is. Where are we sailing to?
Well, let's finish up with you first, and then we'll tell you what we can of ourselves. And she'll just kind of like nod back to oh God, Rubel.
Okay, you said you were wearing robes. What was your role on the ship?
I'm sort of a storm sorcerer. I know a few tricks, but I would guide the ship through the weather.
I see. So you have magical powers.
I did. And you see her with her hands tied behind her back. She's like, and I mean, she looks exhausted and completely worn out. And as you do that, she sort of turns her head away in disgust and shakes her head no.
Interesting. And you have no knowledge of these 25 years that have passed.
She looks at you and just says, odd flashes, but nothing that makes any sense to me.
Can you explain some of these flashes?
She describes, you know, rocks. She remembers like a lightning storm. She remembers boats, sharks, screams, and then sort of tentacles, and she says, in a giant eye.
Tentacles and a giant eye. Interesting.
I believe the term you're looking for is Ukatoa.
I believe the term you're looking for is actually hentai.
She sort of shakes her head and she's just like, Slark.
Slark?
Slark. And yeah, her head lifts up. She goes, Slark. Slark, yes. Yes, that name comes in. That, yes.
Did we ever uncover what weird god or anything was attached to those totems and the vile, unholy things we have in our possession?
Sekula is the Sahuagin god.
Okay, it was Sekula. Okay, so we haven't heard this Slark before.
Correct.
Can I run a religion check on it?
Yes.
History check?
Yeah, you can give me a history check, Pavo.
Oh!
Is this what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
A certain chosen of Umberly?
Maybe.
Absolutely not.
Out of character. I'm up top. I don't hear any of this.
A chosen of Umberly would never do this.
I haven't seen your rolls yet. What did you guys get?
Oh, 21.
Nat
20.
20.
It doesn't matter with the skill.
All right.
I got a 16.
Meet me in the chat, please, Pavo.
Ooh.
And Stephanie, so I guess everyone else can hear.
Oh, yes, okay. I'll be out of character.
Oh, wait, there she is.
Right here.
With the name Slark and the description you are given, it makes you think of... you've heard tales and stories and songs of a massive magical kraken that goes by the name Slarkathel.
Ooh. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's enough.
Okay, back we go. There's an old story about a giant magical kraken named Slark. Or was it Slarkanel, Patrick?
Slarkathel.
Slarkathel. So maybe that's who she's talking about? Tentacles.
Montauk is thinking that there are no krakens on a mountain.
Tentacles and a giant eye. A kraken would fit.
And the name is almost dead on. I mean, how many Slurks are there out there?
Probably not very
Indeed.
many.
Montauk's second cousin is named Slark,
But how is it spelled?
with 3 X's.
Damn. Spelled the
Checks
same.
out.
So what do we do? Do we let them out? They seem pretty with it. Well, at least the one does.
I truly believe that they did not willingly come aboard this ship to attack us. They were under some sort of spell that obviously coerced them and changed their form.
I do believe that too, but I'm concerned.
I would rather err on the side of safety and keep them tied up until we get to Neverwinter.
That is a prudent
then turn them
response.
over to individuals who can see to proper healing of them to prevent any relapses.
Yeah, Ishka's okay with that.
Wait, Scrap Peep.
Right here.
Can you give them a once-over
For curses or whatnot?
for,
Good and evil?
the things that he can search for with his
True.
vision?
You're talking about my divine sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm activating it, and my sensors go off. So it turns on. What do I detect anything?
You detect no celestial fiends or undeads. No.
Is it? They're clear.
I would like to insight Rubel, if I could,
Oh, excuse me?
to see if she is hiding something.
Oh,
Montauk does not detect any deception from Rubel whatsoever.
what are you staring at?
You are Sea Elf. Can you
Ye-
not follow?
Yes. Yes, I am a sea elf.
We could get shield back.
I need to finish my song.
Oh, no. That shield is going to get destroyed. Oh, wait, it stole the shield?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it has the shield. The big scary guy had the shield.
That's why he was here, to steal the shield from us.
We could try and get the shield back, but by now...
Yes.
What was that?
Yes, by now it's certainly gone. Whatever magical thing that is, we should not have... It would have been reckless to try and pursue it underwater.
I told you to let me keep it, but no.
It is an it's an Elrich unholy thing.
My art is important. You never believed in my art.
I believe in your art, especially when it sings the lovely praises of Umberlee.
Well, we need to get our music box back.
It is not a music box, it is an evil thing.
A potato pub music box.
So we have this kraken that probably thinks it's a god. So I think, and did anything about the Slarkel come up with my 16?
Nope.
We have this kraken creature messing around and trying to either, what do you think, become a god? Defy Umberlee? What is its endgame?
Actually, Rubel, give me an insight check, please.
Oh! $15.
You look down at the necklace you were given, and your breath kind of hitches in your chest for a second.
Son of a bitch. I will go to my quarters. Just make my excuses and go to my quarters and take it off and study it some more. Is this a tracking
Give me
device?
a charisma saving. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you take it off. Looking at it, I mean, you can see it is, metal, slightly smaller than your sort of fist. But it is a purple squid that has more tentacles than normal. And the more you look at it, the more you think, oh, that might actually be not a squid.
And this was given to me by a cleric of Umberlee.
Yes.
Who told me
Sister Karis.
Yes, who told me to go to Waterdeep and show this as a sign.
Indeed.
But this isn't a part of the pantheon of Umberlee.
Correct.
It isn't a famous wave servant, a saint, or anything like that. I guess I'm going to have to purge so much of the ranks of the supposed faithful.
Purging me will go. Purging me will go.
Time for your religious schism!
Rubel spends the rest of the night writing out a treatise.
Yes, 99 of them.
What does everybody else do, and what do you guys do with your captives?
I don't trust them, so Montauk can't quite get... Well, he can get down to his room. It's just... It's annoying, so...
I'm sure they can't get out of the hold.
Yeah, Rubel, your servants actually had to lower you down so you can get to your room on the lowest level.
Thank you, Jacques.
Montauk will sort of knot up a rope and then hang it by a grappling hook so that people can climb up and down it.
Ishka would like to, explain to them, we've been under some trials, blah, blah, blah. We will see you to safety, but we don't know how far the curse you are under extends. So for everybody's safety, we will have to keep you restrained until we can get you to a city where you can be thoroughly checked out and taken care of.
She nods and says thank you. And at this time, the man slowly sort of comes around as well.
Yeah, if we can, now personally, Ishka would like to just kind of keep them in like a room. I don't know if we have a brig on board, but if we have to like chain them up to a wall, then we have to chain it up to a wall.
You don't have a brig. You do have. You could put them like down on the lower level, down at the very front of the ship, kind of a thing.
Mhm.
Or, I mean, other than that, you've got storage areas, or you could tie them up next to you guys in one of the open areas where there's a bunch of beds.
Let's do that, because in that way, that's what Ishka will vote for, because then that way they can actually like rest comfortably, or as comfortably as they can while they're restrained.
All right. Separate them or put them side by side.
Separate. We
Separate them.
we haven't interrogated the dude.
You have not.
All right, let's interrogate the dude before we end tonight. So we'll ungag the dude, and I'll say, "What is your name, sir?"
Merrick.
Ishka will ask him, "What year is it, Merrick?"
He will say it is 10 years ago.
All right, we have another one.
What ship were you on?
He says he was on the Yellow Minnow.
All right, I'll recognize the name, Old Silver.
Do I?
No.
What port did you sail out of?
He says he sailed out of Waterdeep. It was a pleasure cruise.
A 4-hour tour.
3-hour tour.
Can't get very far in 3 hours.
He said it wasn't supposed to be. It was just a celebration.
For what?
He says our milling business got a lucrative contract with one of the open lords, so it was a celebratory party for myself and my tailors.
Did he say one of the? He said for who?
He said one of the lords.
Which one?
He's masked. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of the and I'll name a couple of ships that are that were sailing out of Waterdeep around that time, but I'll change the names slightly.
Yeah, he just shakes his head and he says, I really don't know anything about ships or anything like that.
All right, I insight checked him.
I would also
He appears to be telling the truth. Yeah, roll me an insight, Old Silver. Yeah, he doesn't claim to know anything about boats or ships as he is. As he tells you, he works in fabric. All I know is that my people, we ship goods in and around, but I don't typically go on boats. I used to get seasick.
Perhaps it's better if you stay below deck and don't know exactly where we are.
He just nods, but he looks at me and says, can I get some water at least?
Of course.
If I'm to be held here. I like your voice, Silver.
It's great, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Very respectable.
Yeah, Ishka will give him the same spiel. We're so sorry, but this is for everyone's safety. Blah blah blah. We'll make sure you're all taken care of, and we're going to restrain you where you can have a bed to rest in as comfortably as you can, and et cetera, et cetera.
He nods and just says, "That's fine by me. I suppose I've slept rougher."
I thought you were a miller.
Ishka will kind of bustle around getting food and drink for them and getting them all set up and comfortable.
Rubel, aren't you in your room?
Oh yeah, I'm in my room now.
All right, yeah. So they get in their hammocks, and you can see it takes them a little while to sort of get the balance as they've still got their hands tied, and it's not the most comfortable. But he thanks you when you bring him some sort of water as well.
Do we have we don't have chains, do we? We just have rope.
Just rope at this point. I mean, you're outfitted more for sort of sailing. It used to be a slaving vessel, but you can see some of the marks on the wall where chains used to be down on the lowest level. But you don't have any chains currently.
I mean,
Damn,
we have
I was-
the anchor chain, but we need that. So
I was hoping we could untie their hands and just like chain an ankle to a wall or something, but yeah, all right then.
I mean,
I mean, you could use rope and like a python and probably hammer in, as long as you don't go too deep into the wood,
But then,
or even just tie them to the hammock.
but if their hands are untied, they can just untie themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, so because like I know it's not their fault. I don't want them I just want to tie down an ankle so they can't run away or murder us in their sleep. But
I
yeah,
still do not trust them.
Are these windows?
They're called portholes.
Are those little drilly bits that we view out of?
on a medieval ship? No, I sure hope not.
Then why don't we just shut the door?
well, doesn't everyone else have to sleep in here?
Yes, we have to keep watch of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
I
Keep someone
actually,
in here.
I actually stay awake during my resting period, so I can stay up the whole night and keep an eye
Oh,
on them.
hey, there you go.
You should rest in here the whole time, Scrap Heap.
I can
And
do that.
we'll take turns with you.
So, yeah.
I will Minerva with you as well, as they are someone who can, or Minerva can basically run out and squawk like a bird on fire, should anything happen.
Do we have an alarm? Awesome.
Yeah.
Montauk, would you like my bunk tonight? The nice one in the big room.
That's my bunk. You know that.
Not saying no.
I also don't need to fully go to sleep, so I will hang out in here with Scrap Heap.
Montauk holds up some old leather armor with a symbol on it. Mintarn. Slave marker of Tulga. What does that mean?
That means when you take off the armor, you see that he has the markings of a slave that belonged to the Tulga.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's Mintarn the god of again?
No, Mintarn is a place. It's where in Neverwinter the mercenaries are from Mintarn. It's a famous island.
Slave. I recognize this mark. Bought from the Tulga.
Oh, tragedy.
All right. So is that day done?
That day is done. You guys are able to get a full long rest in, and you recover your spells. You wake up in the morning. Your guests are still in their bunks. You saw the old man fell out of his bunk at least twice in the night and sort of struggled to get back in, but did manage to sleep.
During the night, Montauk is going to sort of use whatever sort of scrap cloth we have and sort of give this slave a burial at sea.
All right. Yeah, easily enough. I mean, you've got extra fabric for sails and things like that, so you can roll him up and toss him off into the water, and he splashes in and slowly sinks away.
All right. He's keeping the armor and stuff because maybe the armor is useful or recognizable, but we don't want to keep this guy around for 4 days or however long it's going to take us to get back to Neverwinter.
And
Proper
Pablo
burial,
will
I
keep trying to imitate that sound that the shield was making.
Roll me a performance check.
All right.
Not even close.
Oh well.
And eventually, even Utanki comes up to you and says, "Can you please stop that? It hurts my ears."
But I need to get it right.
And then he just slowly ambles over to the other side of the boat. And you see him, chatting briefly with Fomamu, and they both shake their head and turn and sort of give you the side eye.
Oh, you're getting the stink eye. That's not good.
Uh-oh, I better shut the door.
I will have
Not
Old
ready
Silver
for it.
roll a d20, and Ishka, roll me a d20, please.
Okay.
Your next day is clear sailing, Old Silver, and on the second day, Ishka, the weather is unseasonably warm. The seas remain decent. The wind sort of picks up. Your guests actually ask if they're allowed to sort of go out on deck and, see the sunshine as it's sort of streaming in.
Ishka will be more than happy to escort one of them.
I'll escort the other.
All right. Yeah. And are you still keeping them tied up at this point?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you take them out on deck and you see them sort of look up and blink and, they both attempt to leap over the sides of the boat. What do you guys do?
Oh,
Yeah.
we had them
They're
chained,
they're
though.
restrained, right?
They're
Yeah,
restrained.
they're roped.
They're tied up in ropes, but they're still going to try and jump.
But we're gonna tackle them.
We're gonna grab
no,
the rope.
Ishka,
Like they're on basically leashes, right? Not leashes,
what
but like
do
we
I
have ropes to them.
Yeah. So give me an athletics check, Rubel and Ishka,
so
as
this is-
you are the two that were taking them out.
This
This is 2 days from now.
Shoot.
I'm suspicious of these guys, completely. If they're attempting to jump overboard, I'd be willing to cast a spell to try and stop them as well.
I
I
rolled
was
a
gonna-
nat 20.
You
Do
did.
that.
We're gonna see if you'll get a chance.
I was going to try and water walk them, but that has to be a willing creature.
Yeah, I have a
Alright.
spell that is
So yeah,
for an
so
unwilling.
yeah, Rubel, this elven woman attempts to leap off, and you just plant your feet in your arm and hold her tight. Ishka, what is your strength check?
Oh, I thought it was athletics.
Athletics, yeah, same thing. So
Okay.
with a 12, that is
Not enough.
not
I
enough.
still have an inspiration.
Do I get the chance to cast my spell?
You will on the elven woman. The man manages to
I
start
have-
flying
I have-
overboard and hitting the water.
Hold on.
At this point, we can roll initiative.
No, hold on. I have an inspiration, and I'm willing to give it to Ishka so she can re-roll.
Ooh, all right.
Okay. Wow.
That's a 13 with the guidance.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have time to guidance myself, though. I think that I don't know why that was
Let's see him roll,
selected.
though, right?
Can I give up my inspiration to give her another reroll?
God.
Yes, go for it.
I
Okay.
do.
You don't.
Do
Honestly,
it.
this guy didn't roll well.
Okay. Well, let third time's a charm.
12.
That's even worse.
Fuck's sake.
You're supposed to
He
go in
rolled
the
it.
opposite direction.
He rolled a 13.
Really?
That guidance roll should apply to any roll. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give you another guidance check.
Okay. So I'll just roll a straight D4 then.
Also, she would have rolled a 14.
Yep. So I will say you are keeping both of them on the deck.
I'm gonna go, what in the 7 hells are you doing?
I said we shouldn't trust them.
Yeah, Montauk draws his sword and just points down off deck.
Yeah. And at this point, they both turn and look back at you, Rubel, and you see them both slowly start to change back into those creatures that you saw. Their faces like break and crack as their jaws open, and they both look at you and just say, "It's time for us to return to the depths."
No,
And that's
you
where we'll
ain't.
leave it for the night.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.